I hate to be this guy. I don't want to be this guy. But I have to tell you. If you're thinking about buying one of these, don't. Unless the whole thing has been taken apart and professionally redone. Which you're not going to find on such a cheap synth. They're just not. But if you do get one of these, get the module to save yourself at least some of the headache. Alright, so before... well, let's just get into it. Now, the number one thing most of y'all will know is about the Roland JD-8000's red glue of death. Well, this is a similar glue issue. It's not as hard to get out, or so I've been told. I haven't actually tried it. It's from the tech said that. The glue isn't as much of an issue to get out, but even he cleaned the glue out. I got it, and it's still stuck. He cleaned the glue out. Now, every once in a while, the keys get stuck still. He's replaced some of the keys, but after having the glue cleaned out twice, these keys are still getting stuck. So, that notorious red glue of death, you're going to get that glue death here too, guys. It's kind of sad. I don't know if it's that same... I don't think it's that same glue, but this glue also goes bad. I haven't really heard much about this. My particular synth might have had worse storing conditions, which have led to this glue issue coming faster than most of you other guys. But for everyone else, if you don't want this headache, sell your JP-8000s now while they work, if you really want to get your money out of them. Or you can hold on to them, but just know those keys are probably going to go bad. But there's another issue that's even more likely to go bad. And that is some of the capacitors in this synth. Some of the capacitors will go bad, and it'll cause dun 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 neither audio output to work. So I told the guy that, oh yeah, the battery needed to be replaced because there's no audio coming out of there, and he replaced it. So I just assumed it'd work. I didn't even test it there, which I should have. I'm gonna have to go back. But yep, because of those capacitors, no audio from left and right. And from what I've heard, eventually the headphone audio capacitor will blow too. Whatever capacitors they used in this synth are utter garbage, and it's recommended you replace every single one of that type. And yeah, I will link a video on more details on that capacitor thing. So you should watch that video if you're thinking about getting one of these, or if you already have one, what you might be facing soon. So yeah, I don't know if this is also a capacitor issue, but I'm having even more issues with this synth. Then I've actually had a chance to play it a little bit. Modulation lever. Once I've engaged it and unengaged, it stays on. Never turns off. Switch patches doesn't turn off. I have to turn the synth off and back on to ungauge this. So this is unusable. This ribbon only works intermittently, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just dumb right now, but that doesn't work that often. The arpeggiator, it's weird. It'll stop working randomly, and in the down position, sometimes it just doesn't work. On down, I don't know why it just doesn't. And some other weird stuff. There's probably other stuff I haven't even noticed about this. But yeah. Oh yeah, the audio, it like the outputs. You can tell this output's starting to go bad too because it'll crackle a little bit when you play too many notes at once. So it's going bad too. Some cats if you want to see them. Yes, kitty cats. But anyways, yes. Buyer beware. Stay away from this. Unless you're really tech savvy, or you got a lot of, or if you just love this synth and you got money to blow to get it fixed, because this is going to cost you more to fix than it cost you to buy. Buyer beware. Now you're going to suffer the same capacitor issue with the module version, but at least you won't have the key issue. Although the key issue is less common, I expect it to become more common in the future. So be warned. It's so sad. It's such a cool synth. So I don't know how you pronounce it. The Roland Gaia. It's Gaia. It's almost like this synth, but a little bit different. There's some features added, some features removed, but you might as well just get one of those instead and not deal with the headaches. And like I said, unless you have money to blow on paying a tech to replace the capacitors and to fix the keys when they break, got money to blow, do that, sure. But yeah, this is a buyer beware of the JP-8000. It's just such an interesting and weird sounding synth. Like, let's give you a little brief sound here. Sorry, this isn't actually like my direct audio in. This is just coming out of a Yamaha GA10 little practice amp. I love the name of this patch. Wait for it. Pretty cool, huh? But yeah, it's so